Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Arknights Endfield reaction. Because I wasn't expecting this, and all day I've literally been playing Resident Evil Requiem. My stepfather decided to get really high by accident, and yeah, quite an interesting day already. I know last couple of days the gaming sphere from companies are just going ham wild, shots fired, trying to release all the recent info over games that they're working on, almost finished, are finished, whatever it may be. I know the last thing I watched was the Summer's Games Fest. There's so many others. I know Xbox was recently. PlayStation had this already. So, if, of course, PlayStation did their own version, that would be one thing. And that didn't happen for some reason. And this is honestly out of nowhere, but it makes sense. This is something that gacha games do, so it doesn't really surprise me when it happens. I'm just like, bruh, couldn't you just, like, wait a couple of weeks? I have a lot of videos that I have to do. So this is gonna be, like, in the smack dab middle of, like, a lot of Arknights videos. Of course, as of today, I finally released the... It used to be personal best E2 time of level 90 road again. I ended up getting a decent time, I would say, compared to what probably people assumed that would be possible. And there's still more I have to do. I'm gonna say this right now, I think it might be possible to trim metal at E2, but again, it's too early to tell because I need to work on a lot of stuff, but I haven't really been touching Infield because of playing Requiem. Anyway, this trailer decided to drop about, like, noonish, but again, I was kind of already done eating and I was doing stuff, so this is, of course, the trailer for the next set of characters. I've been seeing people talking about it, so I was like, oh shit, really? Okay, well, I might as well do a reaction now so I don't get spoiled. Personally, I wasn't too crazy or too hyped or too excited for this current 1.3 banner. I wasn't, like, too crazy. All I knew was, like, okay, cool, Miku's here in the game, I'll go for her, and we'll see. And, of course, I knew to somewhat of an extent we would be waiting for CC to come out. So I've been, of course, just like, there's nothing too crazy to note, just, of course, the normal stuff. Aside from the hunting session, and then, of course, recently, Rodagon shenanigans. I need to work on weapons, and I need to work on some of the other things when it comes to characters I need to. Anyway. Enough of my blabbering. Let's get into this short trailer, about a minute and 30 seconds. This was at IGN Live and some others. Also, wait, IGN Live? Holy fuck. I don't know if this was exactly IGN Live, but if it is, it just kind of tells me that they are in bed right now with IGN. And when it surprised me, again, because the last trailer, I don't know who at Hypergriff thought it was a good idea. I think they should really stop doing that. And the whole exclusive trailers, while it might be exciting for people, for me, I'm just like, I can wait several weeks before the next patch. People can't because gacha, but I say plan better. Expect the next set of characters to pull on, and then, of course, get surprised that you don't care about them. That's literally the best advice I could give for a gacha game player, but no one cares about that. They want cleverancy 6 months in advance at best at times for some people. Anyway, aside from people being humans and not being that smart because they're animals, I said that wrong because I said humans being animals, but whatever the fuck. Let's actually just get into the trailer here.
For years, I would only revisit this place in my nightmares. Finally, our homecoming. This may be the last time.
I would assume it was going to be...
shall see how it all ends. Send them on their way.
You'd better make sure you capture me at my absolute cutest.
So I'm not really show much of the character, so. Okay. Not really much to really say shit on. Like, I feel like this was just forced because they're in bed with IGN. That's what I think. This seems forced. They didn't show a lot. I just feel like we could just wait. We can wait. I know some people can't wait because they animals. They want to know ahead of time. I already said the best way to handle that. Besides the point. To me, this trailer doesn't really sell me. It just showcases the game. It doesn't show me the characters. And I feel like, almost to an extent, I'm misled. Because everyone's going about the, oh, characters! It's like, they really didn't show shit, honestly. It's just mostly the areas just to get people interested. And I don't know how well it's going to work, especially with, I think a lot of people did leave during the 1.2 patch. Which is unfortunate. I mean, I think it's just mostly due in part that since there's a decent amount of people that have finished the content really fast for one reason or another, they just bomb rushed through the game. All of them got bored and left. And this is a decent amount of people. I think people really undersell how much time people have. Because a lot, like, here's the deal. Unless, of course, you really don't have the time, some people will make the excuse they don't have enough time. And in reality, you have the time, it's just you're choosing to put it into something else. Because you don't want to focus on that, but whatever else you want to focus on. And the case is, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people in at least the first patch, maybe the second patch, they all just bomb rushed to the game, stopped playing, called it boring because there's nothing else left to do, because they've spent all their free time playing Endfield, and then left. And while they can do that, it's unfortunate the way it is. Because for a gacha game, and also a light service game, we want players to continuously play, and not just bomb rush through it all the way and finish it in a week. A bare minimum, or bare maximum, or however you want to go about it, a week. I don't want to over-exaggerate and say a day, because I don't think you can beat Endfield in a day at the start. Maybe it's more like a month, I would say. About a month or two. I think I think a week is still over-exaggeration. Overall, the areas look good. Sure. The cutscenes aren't bad. Thankfully, they didn't go too hard with the story aspect. Designs of enemies, I can't say much. I'd have to see them in gameplay, but to me, I'm like, I don't know. I still have to finish the story. Maybe this ties into Ardyasher. I'm betting it's probably tying to him in some way, shape, or form. But who the fuck knows? And, of course, at this point in time, when it comes to Arknight, I don't really have much to say. Like, with Shongfangi, they tried, but they failed. With Arknight so far, I can't really say much. Can't really say much at all, because even with so much of what they did so far, to me, she's kind of like she's a character. She's nothing too crazy for me to go crazy about. I feel like Sang Tang has been the best character in Ruling so far. Probably followed by Mifu. I'm gonna probably make some people angry, But that's what I genuinely think in terms of character and interest. Anyway. Because maybe I could change my mind. I always say this, especially in OG Arknights. My opinions on things have changed over time, especially for certain characters. So, who knows? Maybe I changed my mind, but so far, this video, for the most part, was kind of like, okay, it's just literally a teaser, and that's it. I mean, yeah, it doesn't even say teaser, it's just official trailer. But yeah. I think that's about it for this short video reaction. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, /follow. Just below is this, so please go check it out. Aside from that, go to summons, continue shining, be safe and be healthy, and die. We'll see you all in the next video, which we'll see what that may end up being. Probably Arknights. Until then, peace.